Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tracy and I do natural hair videos. Today what I'll actually be doing is an assessment of my hair. I have just removed a protective style. I had in that braid in my hair, and so what I'll be doing is to do an assessment to see if I have any breakage. During the time that the braid was in my hair, I did the crochet braid. During the time when it was in my hair, I did a mixture of rosemary with green tea, rosemary and green tea spray, and I'd spray my hair daily with it along with my regular hair oil. So today it has been in my hair for 6 weeks. The first 4 weeks I left it undisturbed, in the sense that I just moisturize it every day, and the last 2 weeks I washed it. In the fourth week I washed it, and for the past 2 weeks I've been using the rosemary spray. So I'm anxious now to pull it out and see what the result is like. I definitely want to find out, if my hair has any breakage, if it has grown, if the texture has changed. I just basically want to do an assessment to see what it's like before I decide what I'm going to do with it. All right, with me? Okay, so I'm going to remove here, and I'm going to remove my headband and show you what it is like right now. So let me come a little closer to the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out, have it detangled, and definitely see what the end result is like. I'm sure you want to find out what has happened in the past 6 weeks while I had in this protective style. So I have here my water with me, my spray bottle with water, and I'm basically just going to spray it up, just to add a little moisture to it, because moisture is very important to your hair. It helps to prevent breakage while you're doing the pulling. So basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to spray it up a bit, and then I'm going to pull it out. So what I'm going to do is, after I pull it out, then I'll come back and show you what the result is. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. All right, so I've completed one section, and this is what has come out of it so far, which I'm quite satisfied with, because for a hair that has not been combed in 6 weeks, this is actually the dead hair that would come out under normal circumstance if you were combing it every day. So I'm quite satisfied with what has come out so far. I'm just going to use my pick comb, and it's very soft and very moist just the same. So I'm just going to, I can say for a fact I don't have any breakage thus far, and it certainly has grown. This is how long it is. See that? So I'm just going to twist up this side. It's not properly combed through, but I am satisfied with the growth thus far. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull the rest of it and detangle and show you what has happened since the last 6 weeks on this side. All right. Yes, I am loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I don't have any problem with the rose water. It was a success, right? Yeah. I've completed the second section, and this is basically what I've completed the second section, and this is basically what came out of it, right? I must hasten to point out at this time that in the 4th week, while the braid was in there, I washed the hair with the braid still intact, and I use hair mayonnaise. I was trying to see if I find it. I use hair mayonnaise to give it a deep con. So what I did while the braid was in, I washed it, and I used the hair mayonnaise along with castor oil, and I put a steam cap on and went under the dryer for 30 minutes and gave it a deep steam. So I gave it a deep conditioning treatment while the braid was in. So that probably helped. So in total, this is what has come out thus far. For 6 weeks braid, I think that's very good. Looking at it, it's not totally pulled combed out yet. I'm just detangling, but I am impressed with the growth thus far. Right, so I'm going to just comb it out a bit. See, it's very soft. The moisture was still intact when I pulled it out. You know, it is still moist because I tried my best to keep it moisterized by I spray it with water daily, and I added my hair oil to my hair, and the texture feels very good, and I really like what is happening. See? Yeah. So I'm going to finish with the back section now. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to finish it up, and then I complete my assessment and decide what I'll do with it moving forward. But I have seen a lot of new growth, right? And the good thing is that I don't have any breakage. The key to avoid the breakage is to just make sure you keep your hair moist. You spray it with water daily. You add your moisturizer to it. That's what I did. And as I said, I tried the rosemary green tea, and I am totally satisfied. Totally satisfied. I have seen immense growth, right? And I'm going to continue to use it until the mixture is finished, because I have made a carrot oil that I got using leaves of the carrot from my garden, and I want to try that in my hair to see which would give me a better result, whether it will be the carrot oil or the rosemary and green tea leaf mixture. All right, so I'm gonna pull out the rest, and then I come back and show you what it's like. All right, yes. So at this time, I've completed pulling out everything, and I didn't do a length check the last time, but I am certainly pleased with the growth over the 6-week period with the braid. I don't know how many inches has been added on. It is said that we grow half an inch on our hair every month. So sometimes I'm watching some of my fellow content creators, and they're saying, you know, grow how many inches overnight. Nothing like that. Not a thing like that. There is no magic potion or anything that can allow the process of your hair to grow than the normal. So when I see content creators say things like that, I'm really turned off, because I'm saying, you know, you don't want to deceive people into thinking that their hair is really going to grow like that overnight. when nothing like that really happens, you know. But the volume is good. I like the volume. And as I said before, I did the detangling already. It's quite moist, you know, and I'm so satisfied. So all I'm going to do right now is just to twist it up back and leave it. I'm going to let it sit there for a day until I decide. It's not dirty. It's 2 weeks ago that I washed it, and it was in the braid. So I'm just going to leave it for a couple of days, give it some rest, and then I'll decide really what I'm going to do with it next. So let me twist it up, and actually that will allow me to assess the length better. All right, where is this? Is the total amount of hair that came out of here. You all see? Yeah, that's the total amount that came out of my hair in 6 weeks. For me, I don't consider this a lot because cosmetologists will tell you that, you know, if you comb your hair daily, there's a certain amount of hair that you lose. And if you didn't comb it for 6 weeks, then this is the amount that you would have lost. I'm not seeing any massive breakage or any massive loss of hair. And so I am totally satisfied. If you would like to see how I made the rosemary and green tea leaf mixture, just leave a comment below and I'll do a demonstration of that. But it really works. So it's just rosemary with green tea leaves. Okay, so if you want to see that, just tell me and I'll do a video for you demonstrating how that is done. All right, I'm just going to twist this out and show you what the length is actually like. I'm done now. So here it's all twisted and I am just enjoying the growth that I'm seeing. You know, it has really grown. I'm going to use my ruler to give me an idea as to how tall this is. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but let me see. This is saying 11 inches. Right. This one actually gets to the top of the ruler. So this one is 12 inches. Well, this one is 12 and a half, 11 and a half inches. So really seeing some nice growth. So I'm just going to let it stay like this for a couple of days until I decide what I'm going to do with it. So just remember, moisturize your hair every day. For me, I like to use water. Most content creators recommend that you use water. And I have an oil that I use. It's really a mixture of oils that I have made. Inside there I have pure petroleum jelly with castor oil, olive oil, coconut oil, tea tree oil, and I put Super Gro Magic oil in it, and that's basically, it's just a mixture of oils. So I'm going to leave you now until I get to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. I'll share that with you. So until next time, thank you very much for stopping by my channel, and I see you in the next video. Bye.